0-1. Hey, no ball, 2 strikes. He's out.
Second, the right fielder, number 16, Manuel Margot.
Hey. Hey.
That is third. The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey. Three.
Leading off for the Mounties, the shortstop, number 7.
All ones the count. Yeah. Three.
Batting third, the center fielder, Justin Dean.
Ball, that's outside. Got it. Hey.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey. 0-1.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
Hey! Oh, one's the count. Aye. 0-2. Aye.
Batting up, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Aye. 0-1.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the designated hitter, Brian Mendoza.
Aye. 0-1's the count. All one. Two to count. The count's full.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jesus Lopez.
One zero. Aye. I got a ball, one strike. Watch out! Hey, shoot! One ball, two strikes. Out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Joey Almonte. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Mickey Jasper.
Hey, two! 0-2 is the count. Inside, ball one. Three!
Now batting, number 7.
Hey!
Puerto Rico. The designated hitter, Edgar Beltre. The right fielder, number 16, Manuel Margot. Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
What they've done with the fence line out there. Defensively, I think there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in there at the knees. Strike one. Margot, the base runner at first with one out. Popped up. Lopez sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's two away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now Machado up here. Singled and scored his first time. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Line, and that's a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And here's the catcher. 0 for 1 so far. And a strike on the outside edge. Look to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, number 72. Sanchez back to work. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a base hit. And a bird on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Justin Dean getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Home team down a run here in the finale of this 4-game set.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Ball 1 there. Going to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And swinging, it's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Brian Mendoza. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit hard, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Jesus Lopez. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Right side. Gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at 2nd. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to 3rd for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to 3rd right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Rodolfo Castro. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting.
And now it's Esteban Florio.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Foul ball there. Towards first, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Second baseman.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Mateo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Back to the top of the lineup, Edgar Beltre will hit next. On a line, no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Line drive. That's a hit. Around third. 1 run across.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 2 on with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is. And we're back. Bottom of the inning.
For the
and the batter now,
Republic.
Armas.
The third baseman, number 48.
And here it comes. Flips the corner. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Zoe Almonte. And a big swing and a miss.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Armas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Margot going back. Just missed it.
Now batting, first baseman, Mickey Gasper.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes. Good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
So digging in, Mickey Gasper. This one in the air, center field. Florial makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now the right fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Juan Gomez. A runner on first and 2 gone for him. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Juan Gomez. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Manny Machado, the next to hit.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocities. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And Now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Number 8 in the box again. Takes the strike. Here comes the skipper. New pitcher on here. Wyatt Mills.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right.
There's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Struck out towards right center. That one's back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Hey. 0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 7. The wind and the pitch. That one not close. And that is ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+.
Throws to second. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
And now the catcher comes up to him. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Chris, third time
Now
through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Justin Dean. On the ground. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Now batting.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
Dean off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The hitter
No ball,
early
two
and
strikes.
off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if we can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Hernandez settles underneath it, brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Edgar.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. In the air, out towards left center. Almonte makes the grab on the run. Now the number 2 hitter, Manuel Margot. Hits the corner, and that's strike 1. And a strike. The 0-2. Now a blooper back behind short. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ripped into left center, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Outside, that's a ball.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Brito.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Lopez leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lopez round second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate will score easily, and it's 8-3.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So, man aboard. Now the left fielder, Zoe Almonte, 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Around third, the throw in. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Takes an inside pitch and just lays it over there to left outfield grass to push that run across. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So up next, Mickey Gasper. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and loosening in the pen. Garcia warming up as well. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. And a pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down on strikes. 1 down.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 1 for 3. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Around third. And he's out. Down, and that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Puerto Rico out front 8-4. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 8. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And out number 1 on the grab. Out to center. Dean drifts towards it. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,